see? Did you see how I had to like stand back to say that?
I did not know. I did not. I did not notice that on that level. No, I didn't. Wasn't that a lovely introduction for you all, everybody, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen?
sorry. We're talking about something earlier. Good
We
old
were in the
casual
middle of
fuckboy
a
story, you know?
conversation. We didn't see you there. Interrupt us. So
Oh, that
hi.
was yeah.
This is the local crap Spit Back Sessions, episode 3.
We're
Thank
gonna
you
talk
guys for
about that
sticking
sound
around
effect, though,
there.
right?
We
Eventually.
might as well get into that sound if you guys are wondering what the
Not
fuck
right
that
now.
was.
Maybe later.
Maybe a little bit later, but right now we're gonna take a break from profiling our fucking members in the band and just kind of talk about some random shit or some past shit.
Yeah, let's stop calling
whatever
people
the
out
fuck.
and putting them on the spot and
Right,
shit.
let's stop.
Put that on your podcast, you know?
Let's just start making up events and just saying that they really happened, so that people could fucking do their research and question us and message us.
Don't question me.
About
Oi,
these actually
don't
happening.
question me.
Oi! Who the hell are you questioning me about my fox? Yeah, we've been getting into some stuff while you guys were
Russell Crowe.
not around. Russell Crowe, everybody. What do you guys think about Russell Crowe?
Making
You know what?
music, making songs, and fighting around the world.
I'm not really too into the Russell Crowe dude. I thought they were talking about Russell Brand at first, but they're not talking about that
They
guy.
have. South Park totally has. But Russell
But it's
Crowe
not the same character.
is actually a really good actor. I'm
Yeah.
not going to lie. But
I don't
there's
think I've caught
evidence
Gladiator.
and history caught on film of things and
I'm pretty sure.
actions. Yeah, but
Or else they wouldn't be making an episode.
it was
about
great. And remember we watched the interview when they asked him?
He didn't look so happy being asked those questions about how he thought about the episode.
It's like this interview. What's your first question, John?
I don't have first questions. I have a topic, man. I'm gonna fucking take us back again, all the way back in time.
Is it hot or cold?
Because that's what I do. I take us back all the way back in time, and I take us away from relevant shit, and we just talk about old historic crap because I'm that guy. But anyway.
Well, we are talking about local.
Right. We're
crap.
talking about local crap and, all the fundamentals that got to that awesome shit. And I think that these places have a lot to do with us building that awesomeness.
LCR for life.
LCR. For life, ese. All right. So, old venues in the area. I may have missed some. If you guys know of any that I have missed, please message us and inform us of these places. And maybe we will put them in a couple of episodes after. But anyway, Gabe, do you remember any of these venues, or have you ever played at any of these places? Let's
go.
Mikey's Place.
Yes.
Okay, how many shows?
3, and then I DJ'd there like 4 or 5 times.
Nice. DJ Fury?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was, yeah, I'm the DJ. I'm just playing records. No, it was like a theme show. One of them was Hawaiian, so I had to play like Hawaiian stuff. It was really fun. And then the other one was a fashion show, so I had to get like all this like fashion like
Do the
music,
background
techno.
music for the people doing the clothes.
Luckily I had a record that had a fashion show kind of pop thing, but it was like a European band. Really good stuff, but yeah, that was fun.
Nice.
Mike's Place, yes.
Awesome. The Equinox.
Equinox, yes. 3 times, and there was like a different location on our last 2 times, so yes.
So they were on Loman across from, I guess right now, the gas stations and all that shit. Or
they were there and they had another location.
So they had another location after that. Where was that?
Before that, I don't remember.
You don't remember? Damn, that's crazy. I did not know that. So the next one, Red Room.
Oh my God, that was on Solana.
Yeah, that was on Solano. Thank you. All right, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I remembered right.
I don't like streets and I don't like driving, and I'm really bad with directions, so don't ask me about streets unless it's Elm Street, because I'm a weirdo.
You are a weirdo. So
what was the question again?
Red Room. Did you play
Red
there?
Room was amazing. It had the most awesome had a little ramp kind of thing you go into.
No shit. Okay.
And then when you get inside, it felt like a movie theater.
It was really dark in there.
Yeah, they made it really dark theme, and it looked like a movie theater. And then they had the concession stand.
Wasn't it like a hookah lounge kind of a thingy?
Yeah, it was a hookah lounge too.
Okay.
But when you walk in, it really feels like a dark movie theater kind of setup. And but the stage was amazing. It was like a really nice stage off the ground, nice space. That place was amazing. Hookah was fun for a little bit, but after a while, I was like, eh.
Yeah.
I like me Lucky Strikes.
I like me Lucky Stripes. So the next one we have on that list that I put was Uni House. Did you ever have anything to do with Uni House?
No.
Apparently, this was a house on University on that strip, maybe across, maybe before that little shop, that little restaurant
Uni is
before.
short for university.
Right, that's probably their reason for calling it Uni House.
I have not
I would
played there.
assume. I guess a couple of good bands played from there, but there's one. Code Red.
Many times, and with Second Class Citizens,
Hmm.
Hometown Letdown,
Yeah, I saw Hometown let down a few times at Code Red, and
and a
Wormhole.
lot of bands on local crap.
I saw Wormhole play there when they had that little TV
Yep,
as their fucking
that's what I
display.
was trying to tell you that one
Yeah,
time. But
yeah.
yeah, it was really late.
That was
Uh,
that was the first time I saw them, and I was like, "Wow, that's cool! That little TV with the Wormhole logo on it.
yeah, that was a great
That's
venue.
different."
That was a great venue. There was no alcohol, if I remember right. Nope, no alcohol.
I
So that was kind of not
Really,
fun.
I feel like there was at one point, but
I
did
played a lot of shows there. It was fun. It
but
was a nice
it
place.
was Sir Bruce Venn. Did you remember Bruce Venn? He was like this curly,
Oh, we're
small
talking about
Code Red.
Code Red now. Yeah, yes.
Bruce Venn.
He was an amazing sound guy,
Yeah,
and not just like being like on stage and being like caring about the sound,
yeah.
but when I hear other bands play and I hear him doing sound for them, I'm just like, fuck, dude, you're tearing it up. Like he's a really good sound guy,
Yeah,
and
no, he was. I didn't get to
through
know him too
through my
much.
time doing sound at El Patio, I got to work with him a couple times, and he also gave me some like hints and like tips, and I asked him for advice. Hey, good sound guy,
Hmm.
good venue. Code Red was amazing. Video games were cool. PBR was not expensive. I remember that.
You
I
see,
feel
I
like this is
told
a
you
repeat.
you
This is a
see there was
repeat.
drinks.
This
You
is a
see,
repeat. Repeat.
there was drinks there.
We're repeating ourselves now, but
We
we've done this
are.
before. Move on to the next venue.
No, we don't, well, anyways, Bruce Venn. I don't know what he's doing right now,
Who
but
are you?
I hope the best of luck to you, brother, because you were a cool dude. The Rainforest. I have never played there, and I had no idea where this was at until I drove past it and I saw the sign, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not
And you
there no.
opened up your eyes.
Yeah, I finally opened up my eyes. But the Rainforest. Have you ever played there?
Well, I saw the sign. Yeah.
So
Rainforest, yes.
you
It was a
did.
really unique setup. One of the only
Was that like a
setups.
hotel kind of a venue place or what?
Yes, back in the day it was, and then
Okay.
eventually it just kind of shut down. But the most unique thing about that place was it was the only stage in Las Cruces that was in a circle. So like
Right.
they had like a
I saw one
circle
video actually.
area,
Yeah.
and then the bar was outside of that, and the pool tables were on the other side, bathrooms on the other side. Like it
That's
was a really
cool.
nice setup. It was actually a circle,
Yeah.
and then the ceiling was really high, and the acoustics were really great in there. I would have like loved to like be a sound guy for that place.
Sick, dude.
It was
I
good
bet.
sounding stuff, and it didn't last long. But the plaza, the outdoor area had like a couple ponds,
Yeah.
and they were
No.
very nice. It was a really nice setup, dude. Nice venue.
I knew they used to do punk rock shows because we got maybe one or two invitations by Riff Raff or whoever was doing the punk rock shows at the time. They had fucking invited our band to go play up there, and we just weren't ready at that time. But I had seen a video not too long ago on Facebook on a group page, and they had posted I think a metal band, and so it was cool because I guess this guy that was singing was like was like going around the circle what you were talking about and kind of like talking to the people that were sitting on the benches, like
Yeah.
it's not talking to them but singing to them. And I was just like, that's cool. I like that layout. It's just like a it's like a skating rink almost.
Yeah, no, it was a nice setup. It was also like at the time and to the end, it was the only other bar that had a cigarette vending machine,
Oh, nice.
and the
Okay.
other one was Q Time.
Okay, well, thank you because that's our next one on the list is Q time. That's crazy.
I read your mind. You know
You
why?
read my
It's because I
fucking
saw the
mind.
sign and
You
it opened
saw
up my eyes.
You were reading my notebook before
Dude, my
all
third
this. That's
eye
what
was
you did.
open on that one.
Dude, okay, so Q time. I never got to play. I think I no, we did play Q time, but that's when it was dead.
I played there all the way to the end.
Yeah, okay.
Until like it shut down and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've gone through a lot of setups. Q Time. Q Time is a whole different thing. different owners and all that. Props to PJ if you're listening. PJ was like one of the first people that I had to work with to try to get a show,
Nice.
and that was one of our early shows. Q Time. Q Time was nice. A lot of different setups. One time it was really nice because they were working on the stage and they let us play next to the pool tables, like at the very end of the pool tables, that down that like hall kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right at the very end, they let us play, and that was awesome playing inside, like next. Yeah, because I mean that's what it's supposed to be known for is a billiards kind of spot, but it's a
Yeah.
bar also.
It's like they separated
But
a
after
little
like
bit.
that was at one time and never again.
Was that wall always there, or did they just decide to build a wall to separate the bar from the
from the
billiards
to the?
place? Or
Ye-
or was it always like that? They
I
always
don't know.
had.
I
I
think you're
think they
talking
always
about
did.
the wall to the
Yeah,
new stage outside
to separate. No, 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 no. To separate the bar from the whole bowling thing.
intentionally.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so, but I think at one point I don't know.
it wasn't
Maybe they were
there.
doing music anymore. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know that spot's been around from Cruises for a long time.
because it was what was it 10? It was like the Sun Bowl or something like that when all that massacre stuff
It was the
happened,
Q
right?
Time, dude.
It was. Well, was Q Time around when all the massacre stuff happened though? Like,
That I don't know. I know that Q Time's been around for a long time. I definitely do know of shows
uh-huh.
like far back to the 80s for sure.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, let's not get too deep into that. The Asylum.
Batman Arkham Asylum, yes, one of the best Batman games you can play. No, the Asylum, I have not. I've seen flyers for it. When I used to go to Hubbard's
Uh huh.
to get guitar repairs, I would see flyers for
You would see
shows,
flyers
and I
of
would
it.
see Asylum.
Okay.
That was outside of Cruises, right?
No, that was actually right next to Arby's on El Paseo. It
Was
was
that what it
it
took over
it
the
was
other
on that
venue?
it was on that strip where
Yes, I remember. Was it?
yeah,
It used to be a church, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yes, we
And
played there.
and it
Oh
was
God.
and it was run by these Christian folk because that was their theme.
Yeah, yeah, by Arby's. I know
Yeah.
exactly. Yes, we played there. Wow, I just had to correct myself. That's funny.
Yeah, that place is called the Asylum.
We played there once, and
Okay.
I was really drunk.
Yeah, that's crazy that you guys played there because it seemed like they were mostly tailored to that metal metalcore stuff.
It was like a
It
a,
seemed like that
a
was more
huge
of their
group
thing.
of bands. It was like some kind
Yeah,
of event where they just had like balls out, whatever,
that's cool though.
every kind of genre.
Yeah.
So they gave us a chance, and we were really bad then.
I think the people who owned it, their band was called as Blood Runs Black or something like that. And I forgot the people who were in this band, but I used to know them kind of.
Yeah, we didn't play well at that show.
Semi
That was
well.
that was a bad one.
That's cool. The
No, it's not.
Winnebago. Shut up. The Winnebago.
No, I
But
wish I had one.
did you ever hear of this place though?
No,
The
that one
Winnebago?
I thought you said Wendigo or something,
The
but
Wendigo with this dude. No, but this is cool. This was I don't know. I can't remember where this at. I want to say it was around Picacho area, the Picacho Peaks area. But it was literally a Winnebago cut in half, and like they wouldn't play on it, but they would play by it. But
that's sick.
that was the whole appeal was that there was a Winnebago cut in half.
That's a really cool idea. That's like some really crafty fucking um, Airbnb or some shit, you
I
know?
think maybe once they did play on top of it, but I can't be
Dude,
for
that's
sure.
that's a cool fucking idea. I like it. That's
Yeah.
cool. I would have loved to gone to that show.
And I think it was somebody's backyard too. I don't think it was just like, oh yeah, this is a commercial
Yeah.
property. I think it
If
was.
I knew about it,
Yeah.
I'd definitely be like, yeah, dude.
I think it was honestly somebody's backyard, and they had this cut off Winnebago, and they were like, hey, let's do shows back here and call it the Winnebago. You know, I really think that's what it was.
I want a Winnebago. I want an RV. I want an Airstream.
Let's get into some familiar ones then. West End Art Depot.
Oh my God. Chris Barty, much love, my friend.
We add.
Dude, Mikey's place too, but all of that was one part of one thing. Yes.
Those are the same. Those are
Absolutely.
the same people. Affiliate.
Yeah, definitely yes. And many times and like last minute show thing, like where it's like a band canceled the day of
Mhm.
and we're like, can you play? And we're like, yes. Because we've been really happy working with them
Yeah.
and we've had a lot of good times there. So definitely yes.
No, this is my story about West End Art Depot. Is that if it wasn't for them, I don't think we would have. I don't think we would have got. This was also another tie-in to local craps and Mendelomiosis and shit because you guys used to throw shows there. And this one day, I don't know who was on the lineup, but I know Bad Brand of Justice played, and we were there. It was me, a homie called Joe, another homie, two other homies, and Uh, Billy King. I hope he doesn't mind me fucking using his name.
Burger King.
The lead singer of
That
Bad Brand
sounds
of
good.
Justice, Burger King. Anyway, he had this mic stand, this really awesome mic stand that he would always display when he would go and play his live shows. I don't know if you remember this mic stand, Gabe, but it was a really awesome mic stand.
Yeah, he was copying me. Just kidding.
You
No. So I have this old school like SM Shure whatever classic Elvis type style mic, and it's got blue in the interior. But Billy King had
No.
this awesome gnarly stand
Yeah.
that was like fucking like metal almost like metal as in like
It
not
was
just
like
the material. But
Jonathan Davis's mic stand.
yeah, it was like really epic in metal sense
Yeah.
genre, and it was very fucking ambiguous. It was
So
awesome.
so the point is, the two friends that I'm not mentioning, the youngest brother, got the mic stand because we were all moshing. I forgot during what song, but he
Uh-huh.
literally picked up the fucking mic stand and started circle pitting with it, like if the mic stand's his guitar.
Dude, that's awesome. It's like dancing with a partner that's not there.
Yeah, dude, he literally fucking picked up the mic stand like he was some innocent bystander and was like, "Come on, dude, let's fucking circle pit." Like, have you ever had that an innocent like have you ever been at a show where you're just watching the circle pitters and
Absolutely, as
and
much as I can.
and then one of them just goes up and grabs you and then invites you like without you wanting to, like they just bring you in the pit? Like
It's like I'm not on a wireless setup, dude. I got a cable connected to this
have you ever
thing.
had that happen to you though, where somebody just sees you watching and they just grab you and bring you a part of it?
Can't say I have. But I've had a lot of people randomly skating
I've
on
had
stage,
that a
but
lot happen to me, like, and I guess it's because I have this face of wanting to be a part of it, so they just grab me and they're like, "Hey, come on, skank with us."
oi! That's an oi moment.
Shut up, Gabe.
That's a total oi moment, though.
Oi!
Oi!
Oi! But anyway,
That's punk as fuck, though. That's what I'm saying.
so my homie grabs fucking Billy King's nightstand, fucking mic stand, and he's dancing around with it. Billy King did not like this. He did not have it, dude. He was like, he just right away darted for fucking the homie. I think he pinned homie against the wall and kind of was just like, "Give me my mic
An incident
stand."
happened.
Yeah,
And this is something that happens with moshing.
and so what happened? Big Brother got in the mix and started fucking talking shit. Like, "What are you doing with my little brother? Like, who the fuck are you to be acting this way?" And so my friend Joe Mellon sees all this happening.
Domestic disturbances.
Yeah, man. My friend Joe sees all this happening, and he acts like he literally does a Superman. He does a Superman punch straight to Billy, and all hell broke loose, dude.
Well, thank you, Chris Barty, to still like book us after that.
I don't remember. This was like the beginning of fucking local crap, dude. This is like, I think this was 2 days before I had mailed you the Mendel and Meiosis demo.
We're making music, making songs, and fighting around the world.
Yeah, dude, this is literally what it was, man. And
We
it
had
was,
to fight each
you
other
know what was funny is that
to understand each other.
I was kissing Justin's ass that night, like, "Oh, I'm sorry, dude, that my friends had to fucking act like pieces of shit."
No, and Justin was cool. You know what? I do remember that show.
He was.
I was
he,
there for
he
that
was
show.
just like, "Don't
He was
worry
doing
about
sound.
it."
He was doing
But
sound.
I was kissing his ass so bad, like, "Please don't hate us, dude. Like, I sent you a demo. Please don't
He was
fucking
like, "Mom, I'm the editor. I don't deal with that."
I was like, "Please."
No, he was cool, dude.
Please don't
No,
reject
he was cool.
us.
He totally
Because that was the same show I let him know that I mailed him something. I went up to him and I was like, "Hey, dude, you're Justin from Local Crap."
Did you
like,
check your email? I mean,
I
mail?
did. I was just like, "Yeah, I sent you something," and he told me. He was like, "Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'll listen to it." So that was cool.
Well, that was that venue.
But that was West End Art Depot. so
Amazing venue.
I just had to tell.
There's a bunch of stories too. I can
I
tell.
just had to tell that
That
story
was
about
one
that.
of my
yeah.
favorite places to play, and
That-
props to Chris Barty and
Yeah,
Sab.
That was a good spot. Let's go. Let's take it back a few notches to the green room.
Gonna go back in time.
Gonna go back in time to the green room.
Oh my God, the green room. Many shows, but throughout the years,
Mm-hmm.
and due to the fact that it stayed open for that long,
Right.
and also, yes to playing there, but also like a shitload for me just checking out another band
Mm-hmm.
or going to a show. So definitely yes.
Hell
Good
yeah.
spot. props to Travis Manning. Props to Wormhole. Wormhole was amazing. I was so into that band. When I find out that they were playing there, I had to be there and show
That
up.
was their home base. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, hey guys, let's play some ska. And they're like, no, man, it's Wormhole time.
It's wormhole time. We don't.
No,
play
but they
that
let us play there
scare.
a lot. We have a lot of footage on YouTube.
Yeah.
You guys ever want to see some local crap?
Yeah.
Green room shit. It's up there.
Yeah, check out there's Bong Man. He captured some footage of some stuff happening at Green Room, and I believe there is some stuff on the Local Crap or Haphazard Hall YouTube page.
Props to the man with the bong. Bong man.
Right? Hell yeah, you are the man.
Bong 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 man. Okay, I'm done. What's next?
Let's cap it off with Trainyard.
Oh, Trainyard.
Trainyard was a really fucking awesome spot.
It was a place that I went to more than I played, but I only played there, I believe, 2 or 3 times. One of the times we played there was our best show, and it was because we were coming back from Colorado and having some cruises gigs and playing there. But didn't we do one with Mental?
We did.
So that was my second one I did with you guys, and there was another one.
I think that was the fest when they were doing the fest.
Yeah, so I think it's either 2 or 3, but regardless.
Yeah.
Point of the fact being, I bought a lot of records from there, a lot of bands.
Yeah.
One band that you mentioned that used to play at Haz,
Skin Bags.
No, that girl band, all girl band.
The girl band. And they were a Trainyard crew.
Yeah, banana, not Dog Party.
Oh, okay, all right.
When I bought my record from that band, I was so happy to buy it. And dude, it's front to back, both sides on the vinyl, amazing, flawless victory. And I love that record.
Victory.
I love that record, and I got it from them, and that was awesome. But yeah, we played there, and like we did one show I know where we did our like usual ska and like combination of shit. But the second show, we dedicated just all punk songs. So we just chose all the punk songs that we have, did some Misfits, or did some like versions of our ska songs, like punk. But yeah, we did that intentionally for that show.
I loved the Trainyard. It was a breath of fresh air, dude. I mean, whatever they tapped into to fucking bring the crowd that they got, I loved it. They nailed it on the ball.
It made people dance.
Maybe it was location.
It made people dance, especially on
I
top
think
of my
it was
van.
a lot of communication, word of fucking mouth, and people doing their job. But it was fucking sick. I fucking loved it, and I missed the motherfuck out of Trainyard.
Trainyard's fucking awesome.
They brought some fucking
and that was like
awesome
really close
acts.
to a green room, right?
It was. They were right close to it, and I'm pretty sure they fucking duked it out a couple of times.
Well, they're neighbors.
But that's up to
that's
up to them
do.
to clear that up. But yeah,
we had no one to.
But this
no one
is
to fight
just word
with
of mouth. Yeah, this is just word
at
of mouth.
Haz.
No, we were fighting against.
No, but I mean like
peeps.
locally, like around
Locally,
us.
we were, but
I mean across the street we had JC Tortas. That was the closest thing we had in business.
We'll get to that in a minute. We were fighting against people. Don't ignore the goddamn battle, though. Anyway, the Dream Center.
Yes.
That was like right across from Haphazard Hall. That was that church, right by fucking Pickwick.
Yes, one time.
Dream Center we never played, but I was always there to watch shows, which was great because it was a fucking church place, but whoever owned it was great because he wanted to take the youth out of the street and play instruments and yeah. You know, like you don't want your kids out there fucking just trying to be gangster and street hoodlums and whatnot.
No, it was for a good cause, right?
Exactly. And I don't know what happened. Some fucked up shit happened with that and it got shut down, but it's no longer living anymore. If you guys got any more venues out there that we missed that are no longer available, that are dead, please let us know and we'll add them onto the list. Please note that we are only naming venues that have died. Please don't get mad at us that we did not name El Patio or other venues that students have been running that we know of that we're not going to name.
It's kind of like
now.
short-tailed like venues that run for a certain amount of time.
Exactly. We're just trying to get these we want to get these people some light because we think they deserve some light.
And it's like a cemetery for venues, you know?
Oh, you know what? I forgot. It wasn't really a venue, but the Court Youth Center.
Which one? Wasn't there more than one?
Remember when? It wasn't like. Well, yeah, it was more than one because they did a. It was so the Court Youth Center was like you would go downtown and you would go more up towards past the Sun News building,
Mm-hmm.
and it was this big huge building, and I forgot what the building was called overall. I think it was called the Court Youth Center. But they would do Battle of the Bands, and they would do all sorts of like, I think that's the only show I knew about, but they would let locals, and I don't know if it mattered age range, but they would let local bands play.
That's
That's
awesome.
basically how I got introduced to the whole scene, was because cuz I was kind of a roadie for my homies' bands. I would help them and I would just follow them around.
Anytime you play with a local crap band, you are a roadie.
Yeah, dude. Uh but let's move. We got those old topics, the old venues. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let us know if you got any old venues, fucking, that we did not name that you would love to fucking talk about right now. Well, anyway, moving on to our next topic here. Uh, Gabe, in today's times of the year 2020, what would you guess is the most popular instrument at this time?
No instrument.
No instrument. You would think that instruments are dead at 2020.
No, but if you ask what's the most popular shit with like people getting into music, a lot of it is like this electronic shit. I'm not gonna lie, using like apps and using like GarageBand and whatnot. But to be honest,
Mhm.
but there's still people performing, and I think it's mostly the people, the generation before the whole Zoom Rona shit.
Mhm.
So, but I mean, if I were to guess right now, it's more than likely guitar, maybe some obscure instrument just to do something for fun.
Yeah. Well, according to a fucking August 29th, 2020 article, the guitar does come at number one when it comes down to the most popular instrument to fucking get to learn or to fucking start playing. So that's cool. And cello comes at number seven, the least fucking popular instrument to play when it comes down
It's a
to playing
very
some
hard
shit.
instrument to
Yeah.
play. It's super heavy and big, and the strings, it takes a lot of precision. It's a very difficult instrument.
Yeah. And taking it back to 2015, did you know that the piano was number one popular instrument in 2015 when it came down to people wanting to play instruments?
That's interesting. I don't know why, but
But doesn't it make sense though if you kind of think back on that kind of music that was being put out in those days of 2015?
yeah,
There's a lot of those
keys.
piano poppy songs in there. I don't know. It kind of fits, dude. You want to know what was the least instrument in 2015, which came at number 8?
What?
Clarinet.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Oh
I mean,
yeah. So sorry to our homegirl fucking Alex, but
hey, SpongeBob kept it alive.
your instrument is not well loved, and you need to think about resigning.
No, no, we need to play the most unpopular instrument to make it popular.
Oh man,
Bam.
what would you think? Can you even name an instrument that you personally would not even want to touch? That you just think, fuck that, I'm not touching that.
Bass.
Bass, really? You know what I wouldn't want to fucking touch? A fucking accordion. Fuck that.
I've played it, and I
That
could
shit
play accordion
does
better
not
than I
look
play
fun.
bass.
Really, you could play an accordion better than bass.
Yeah.
That does not surprise me, honestly, though. That does not surprise me. I don't know why it doesn't surprise me.
Bass, not good.
Yeah, that is some fucking weird shit. Um, Damn, this is some fucking tough questions here. I fucking wrote these for another individual because I really felt like he could tackle them. But let's talk about this if you really feel like
It's like
we
Gabe,
should.
you're 9 beers in. You're good. You can do this.
Do you feel that people in the fucking local scene, like it doesn't even have to be Cruces in particular, just anybody that's starting out in general?
In the local scene, as like your local
So
town,
your
it's
own
not the
local
big
town.
venues. It's like the lower end venues, like the ones for like local musicians.
Exactly. So for somebody that's barely starting out, somebody that only knows local
Hmm.
people, do you believe that local success comes from people that know those artists or individuals? So would you say that friends of those artists are the only supporters, or would you say that there's actual people out there that are true supporters?
Well, it depends on how you define success because
True. True.
the thing is when you like bring up a topic of like having friends and like people that come to your show because they're your friends, right? That's something that is taken to that is an advantage that you have with your band. But the thing is, you want outside people. Like that is more valuable in a sense because those people are your homies. But it is important to the venue, and the venue will more than likely book you again, knowing that you brought in fucking homies and friends of your band. And especially with the ska band, like back in the day when he had four horns, it's like four horns, bass, drums, guitar. You know, like that amount of people, and like we were super young too, and like all the high school. Some of these guys were like band geeks. You know, some of these guys were just lame. You know, and some of these guys were cool like me. I'm just kidding. No, but I mean, like, yes, you have to understand the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in to answer your question, I think it's more valuable to have people outside of the show who are there
Hmm.
not to see your band than to see your band, because if they do like your band,
Is
then
that
you did a good job.
like you personally though? Like if you were playing a show here in your hometown, would you rather see more of your homies show up to that show, or would you rather see more unfamiliar faces?
That's a tough one because I like to have a good time,
Yeah.
and I mean, I'll say this: if it's at least 10 to 15 homies, yes, instead of 50, at least those 10 to 15 people know how to skank right.
What's your true, honest opinion on the future of underground rock music for Las Cruces?
The future for underground music.
Yeah, like just think about the state that it's going in right now. And this is underground rock music. I'm not talking about the bar bands that are actually having a good fucking following.
Doing covers.
I'm talking about punk rock. I'm talking
Yeah, yeah,
about
yeah.
metal, all the
It's a
shit
tough
that
time.
gets
It's a
swept
tough
under the
time right
rug.
now. I
Yeah.
mean, Oh Patio's not open yet, as far as I know. They're the only band that would like even mess with it and be interested. But there's not a lot of places for that kind of genre. I hate to say it. Um, and that sucks. But it's just right now, there's just so many places.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There's a lot of places opening up, but
Yeah.
it's
Sorry.
mostly these like restaurant bar places that want a restaurant bar band. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like someone that does a lot of covers, you know, or something jazz and chill. But yes,
Wouldn't you think though that for a college town that we would be a lot more progressive and youthful though? Like, okay, so when I go back to those old venues like say the Equinox, Uni House, and maybe places like the Asylum, these were all student run places.
dude, if they were open and they were like allowing all these businesses to stay open, or businesses can like,
Would you say that nowadays that that a student, maybe somebody who's in their early 20s, that it's hard for them to appeal to get a room or at least a building?
I guess not. Supposedly,
I mean, I don't know how that
it's
whole
the right
thing
time to.
works. Yeah,
It's the right
I
time to
don't.
do it, I guess.
I was never there when you talked
A
to
friend of mine got a
Martini.
mortgage on a
Yeah.
house, so like people are doing this.
I mean, I figure it has to do something with background checks and them being trustworthy of you
like
paying. You
like
know?
going off topic, it is kind of a venue kind of question too.
Yeah.
Because like it
That's why I'm
depends on the
asking,
venue.
you know?
Exactly. Like it's almost like asking if Hap Has could survive today, and you know what?
But I mean, at that time,
It could, but it's
you
just
were
with
like in your
the
mid
way
20s when
the
you
way
did it, right?
yeah, the way times are right now, it's just kind of hard to imagine it.
See, I wish. Okay, so if anybody who was the head of the Equinox, or I mean not Uni House because you guys did it from your home, but if anybody who was head of the Equinox or at least the Asylum, okay, if you guys are hearing this right now and you guys could get back to me on how you guys did that, that would be lovely, and we would love.
It'd be super
Or even
interesting
Mikey's
and
place
point
or
of view.
West End Art Depot, like. Since you
Definitely.
said that that was tied, I would love to hear your guys' stories on how you were able to launch your business, because I think that that's really essential, because it's just dying. It's really dying out. The places that are open to have rock, punk rock, metal shows, it's
Yeah.
just not thriving. And like I get it that this is the year 2021, like those that's just a it's like
They're opening up though.
it's like you can't bring back hippie music, you can't bring back all that. So why are you trying to bring back rock? But I don't know. I just don't feel like we're done.
Even little kids are jamming like little
Exactly.
douchey rock
There's
songs.
there's
That's
little
not.
there's little kids out there that are still playing fucking Rock Band and fucking Guitar Hero, and what's being featured on there? Oldies rock and fucking a little bit of modern rock. Like, no, I believe that there's still a hope that out there for music with guitar, drums, and a bass. Why not? Why shouldn't there be? And I think that's probably a reason why radio stations don't broadcast this kind of music.
Yeah.
I feel like they're intimidated that's it's gonna sell, and then all of a sudden, what's gonna happen to Korn? What's gonna happen to Slipknot? What's gonna happen to all those bands? You know?
Dude, I have a Limp Bizkit sticker on my guitar and Corn. I need to get a Deftones one. I got no fucking thing to hide, you know? My guitar's got it all.
My guitar has got it all. Oh yeah. So, I mean, this let's go to fucking a venue that we were full hands grip on, Haphazard Hall. Let's get some stories. Let's call this segment Stories About Haphazard Hall.
Good,
Stories about Haphazard Hall.
good old Hap Hap.
Hell yeah. So, what should be our first topic today about fucking Haphazard Hall?
I
What was
want
a
to
good
talk about
memorable
this.
story?
I want to talk about this so bad. One of the most epic parts about the venue, especially like when you're first starting out and you're getting shit moved in, you're moving in mic stands, you're moving in cables, well, all that shit is boring, right?
Right.
The best part where I felt like, holy shit, it felt like the scene from Ghostbusters when they look at their logo. And when they see it on the building and they put the fucking thing up and they check out the car. Yeah, it was like that. But I was across the street from the venue and like in the intersection of the road coming this way and the road going that way, you know?
Uh,
And I was in the middle of it because I was watching Lee fucking put up the sign that said Haphazard Hall.
Dude, yes, I was about to ask you that. Like, what happened to that sign? Like, you put it up there, and it was up there for like how long?
Not long because you have to have there is such a thing and you guys wouldn't like really think this exists.
Permits exist, people.
Yeah, no, permits exist, but there's a permit especially just there's a whole section just for signs. So signs, like having a sign in front of a building is a huge it has its own thing. And it has its own like you have to pay so much to have the sign, blah blah blah, and you have to have this tied and then you have to have it's a lot of shit.
So it's
but
them
regardless.
basically, it's you basically paying a fee, and then they have to approve of the material and the sign that you're gonna put up there, right?
Yeah, and the best part was I was like in the middle of incoming traffic, right? And across from it was JC Tortas, and that was awesome. Um, but anyways, back to the sign. Seeing that sign and seeing it like put up by Lee and like seeing his hard work and like him balancing himself on that fucking ladder.
Making it all leveled.
Yeah, but like it's one of those things, guys. Like just imagine you start your own company or whatever the fuck, and you get to see like when they put it up, the logo. It makes you feel so fucking good, like almost patriotic. Except it's not a flag; it's a logo for your venue,
Yeah.
and that was one of the best feelings for me for good old Hap Hap.
Good old Hap Hat. And it was only up for like what, a good couple hours or so?
I think it was up for 2 days,
For two.
maybe.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so 2 days before they decided, hey, that's
Yeah,
not. You guys gotta
but
take
but
it
then
down.
do you remember we took down the sign
We did.
and we put it up?
We put it
inside.
No, yeah, of course I remember that, but I just remember we put it up. I saw it. I was like, wow, exactly like you. I was like, that's our building.
That's
you
our
know?
building.
That's-
it has a fucking
that's-
name. It's a McDonald's
it's
arch.
gotta
Like it
wa-
was
And then as quick as it was fucking able,
put up.
as
got
quick as it was
taken down.
up, it got taken down, dude, because they were like, nope, you gotta pay this for a permit, and not only that, we gotta approve of the whole sign in general.
I really like the color scheme that Lee did, and because kind of
I think that's what frightened them the most.
wasn't like the hazard.
Was the fact that you guys did use the yellow and the black haphazard colors,
but
and
isn't that like the haphazard? Like usually those color schemes when they do construction and
yeah,
shit.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I think that's what it was, is that you use those colors.
We're scary. We're haphazard.
And you just
Hall.
scared people. Like no, we don't want people knowing that there's a haphazard hall around. Like, No, this is already Picacho Street.
It
Where
sounds like it's like a name like
I
for
don't know.
like a ride or
I just
something
feel
like
like it
where
was a lot
there's like
more than us building up a sign and fucking like, hey, we're
no,
here.
it's a business license. We looked into
But
it.
yeah, you're right. I guess.
I'm the editor.
I'm gonna talk shit. I'm gonna talk shit either way. But yeah. So one story about Haphazard Hall that I love is walking in and all the motherfuckers getting in their quickies. No, I'm just playing. I know. I like the door people and their
Rock and
complaints.
roll.
I like the door people and their complaints because, you know what? All you people out there that ever ran door for us,
Much
we
love.
appreciate the work that
Much
you
love. And we had to do
fucking
door
did.
too.
We had to
So
do door a few times too. We literally did
give
this like
yourself a pat on the
yeah,
back.
pat on my fucking back, man. But okay, when it was us, when it was literally the crew doing the door, we literally did this like relay race, like where we would hand a baton to people.
Yes, because there was times when I wanted to see a band
Yeah,
and then someone else was doing like I was doing door and I wanted to see that band and I was like, dude, just for a little bit, can you take over so I can go see this band? You know, get a beer, something chill,
yeah,
maybe have a smoke, you know, relax and watch
yeah.
the band. And yeah, we had this thing where we take turns. And it's like,
We would always migrate from either
but you know
sound
what the
to
best that
door
I was about to
to
say that was the
yeah.
best part is that
Mhm.
we were like skilled enough to run sound. We trained each other, we helped each other out, and there was like all of us juggling and like once we had more than one person doing it instead of just Justin all the time,
Mhm.
had me, you know, we'd take turns and like, you know, it was awesome. It was a baton race.
It was the fucking greatest shit. Yeah, baton race. There you go. That's exactly the word I was looking for. Literally, what it was like, one motherfucker would fucking come from their booth, be like, "Hey, dude, I need you to watch my area." Boom, switch off.
I gotta take a
And the
shit.
other people when they'd be like, "Hey, dude, I need you to watch my area because of this reason." Exactly, because I need to take a shit. And
Sometimes when you go to the bathroom and you gotta get
and you
someone to
would
take
cover
turns.
the area, but a lot of times we couldn't really do that. So I
There was
mean,
compromises too. I was like, hey, I'm gonna give you these two beers or these two smokes.
yeah,
Watch my shit.
there was a lot of that going around that got you guys persuaded to help us out. But the people that helped out on the door, we love you the fuck a lot, and we want to name some of those fucking people because they deserve to be named.
Duh.
Wow. Okay,
She
Miranda.
knows that joke. She knows. She's heard me say that plenty
I have
times.
never used this on her. But
Because it's Miranda. Duh.
no, you know what? I've seen this probably written around somewhere, so you know what? Never mind.
Oh, Tugga.
I've just never used it.
Duh.
I've never used it. But Miranda, thank you so much.
Hess.
You were one of the people.
Good old Hess.
Good old John
Yes.
Hess. He is
Yes.
a local
Hess rhymes with
sweetheart.
yes.
If you do not
Yes.
know any El Paso listeners that are listening into this, like, if y'all know Hess up there, Hess was a fucking big help up here in fucking Cruces at Haphazard Hall. That boy was dedicated, and we appreciate everything.
And he
that
was
did
like
for us.
at a lot of shows.
Even though
and,
he
like,
really was there just to watch the shows, nah, I'm like, we put him to work a little. We put him to work.
we
a few
put
times.
as many people as we could to
We
work
tried
who
to
are
do
homies,
as much as we
because
could.
we were
Yeah,
we were
we
running
tried
a
to do it.
business and like we were like we had friends and like people who have been there anyways, like you know practice or like chilling out. Like we had a lot of friends and family in that sense, you know,
Yeah.
helping out. Good old Hap Hap.
Good old Hap Hat. Yeah, no, we can't forget about that. Who else who else, Gabe? Do you remember that was doing door at that time?
A bunch of bands from local crap.
A bunch of. I know I was doing door for
Dude,
one
like
thing, but
every
and then
band.
there was good. Then there was fucking good old Mary. We're gonna name her Mary for these stories from
Every
time
band had at least 2 or 3 people of their band, like that would like have to do door. Like we all took
on.
turns.
True. This is true.
Especially like the drummers too. I
But
think.
we also had our own crew of people that we
Oh, a
would.
lot of lead
Oh,
singers
you know what?
did. Oi!
Candace. I don't want to get your last name wrong, so I'm just gonna say Candace. I know I recruited you for a lot of door shows, so thank you so much for taking your time out of your
Props,
busy
props, and
schedule for
props.
doing that because I know you helped us out a lot with door. And we tried to door you a birthday bash and we tried to make it great, and unfortunately, it probably went sour, but we love you and we hope you're doing well, Candace. We love you.
Yeah, we've put all our musicians to work, and we put all our friends to work too, and we have much respect for y'all, especially talking about like this time frame. It was fun having that much like friends and everyone all together in one thing. You know, it's good old hap hap.
It was a good
It
old
made me
hap
happy. You know, it's hap hap.
hat.
That's why I think hap hap. You know.
That's why I think of hap hat. Damn it! I brought this fucking damn phone to talk about something, and it totally just flat
Oh,
blanked me,
it
dude.
committed
It
suicide.
blanked me. It was a fucking topic that I wanted to get into, and it totally just fucking plat. Oh no! You know what? I wanted to show you a fucking picture on Twitter. Actually, somebody on Facebook commented on my personal Facebook page about because they heard the show too,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like,
That's
"Hey,
good.
they were like, hey,
That's really good.
you were doing hashtags on Instagram. Did you know that Twitter does the same shit too, and that people on Twitter have been using the same hashtag haphazard haul?" And I'm like, "Really?" And they're like, "Yeah, dude, you should check it out." So I went to check it out, and actually, your cousin Max was one of the chronic users of the haphazard haul tag.
Hap 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 is hap
The
is hap 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 happy. That sounds like some like Adam Sandler shit, right? Hap hap happy.
Happeroo.
Hap.
Damn it, where are those screenshots that I took though? There's some. They're like disappearing from me. They don't wanna. They don't
It
wanna
sucks
show
when
up.
urine has to come out of you. You guys
Right.
ever have that problem?
Urine. But look here, I'm gonna go over there and migrate to your section. Check that out.
All right, Johnny's remote right now, guys. Oh shit! You need to send me that immediately. Oh my god, guys. Okay, what am I looking at? This is amazing. Scotty's fucking tag. Oh, dude, the stage, not the stage, the ramp, the vert ramp, and oh, god damn it, the parking curb. Yeah, that was great.
The fucking parking curb. And then this is a blurry shot, but this is stage.
Oh shit, this is. Oh god, even had the haphazard like sticker on the side of the stage. There's 4 mics up, and the PA we had a sub. Did we? Yeah, we had a sub and 3 12-inch speakers and a monitor. There- oh, and I could see the lights in the back. This was around Christmas time, maybe because I could see the Christmas lights. This is a good picture. The floor was awesome. It was hazardous.
It was a hazardous floor.
Hey John, what do you think about playing a song for everybody?
Yeah, what song are we gonna play for everybody?
Well, it's because we're all about ourselves. So the
We
only
are
the
all
only
about
2
ourselves.
choices you have is Mendel or Casual.
Um,
No, I'm just kidding.
shit,
Let's do
that's a
some.
poor
Let's do
choice.
some Bad Brand or some Hometown or maybe some Desert Rats. But I feel like Desert Rats is also kind of being kind of snobby here because we're like only our homies can play a song right
Only
now.
our homies can play. This is
Only the people that have been interviewed.
the gateway. Yeah, no, I mean
What should we play?
I mean that's not fair. I mean we're not trying to call you out, just the mess. We
No,
love
no,
we
but-
love the fuck out of y'all, but we've been giving
We
you
need
too
we need
much
to choose
time.
something outside of our circle here. We're the inner circle.
I feel bad even saying that. We've been giving you too much time. That's horrible. I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
I'm
no,
sorry,
no,
just
no,
the
no,
mess.
But you know, we want to show off other
I love
music.
how Gabe's just like, no.
Who are you? But how about some Bad Brand or some not Mendel or Casual?
How about this, ladies and gentlemen? We're gonna get a little small break, and when we come back, we'll reveal who we're gonna play on for fucking this hour of appreciation.
You're
Yeah?
listening to NPR. Local crap.
All right, everybody, we are back. How are you all doing? We took a little piss break, and I think we got our fucking energy all riled up. But we have decided who we are going to play for this hour, and we are going to take you back to one of our good friends, Bad Brand of Justice. This song is Punk Rock Addict. Please enjoy.
Punk rock
yeah, that was fucking Bad Brand of Justice with Punk Rock Addict. We kind of cut the fucking intro off, and we hope that they forgive us, but we're learning at this shit, and it's coming a long way, and I think what we got was a pretty damn good thing.
Hey, John, does it sound okay if we give him a little preview of one of my songs from my Twitch? What'd you call me? Twitch?
Okay, yeah, we're gonna fucking go along and fucking get this ready. We're gonna send you a preview of
We're gonna
fucking
jam it after this, ladies and gentlemen. We're
a
gonna
little
write the song
a little
together.
preview of fucking Gabe's fucking
It's,
theme song for his Twitch.
it's
He
called
does a
Me
Twitch.
Driving While
He's got
Coming
a
Up with an
Twitch,
Idea.
and his Twitch is Casual Fridays with a D.
Yeah, I can fix it later. It takes 3 weeks.
So don't try to spell it the right way.
No, do it the wrong way.
Do it the wrong way with a C-A, a D, a U, a A, and an L.
Yes.
So Casual Fridays.
C-A-D, y'all.
That is his Twitch, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to Casual Fridays Twitch. What you call me, bitch? Welcome to Casual Fridays Twitch. What you call me, bitch?
Okay, we heard it once, Gabe. You didn't need to play it
It was
again.
8 seconds long. It was just
I
like,
don't care.
think you get the
You
gist of
no,
the song.
we
You
did.
can
We got the
review it a
gist. You
couple
don't need to
times,
play it
y'all.
again. No.
But anyways, we jammed it kind of earlier. We're gonna figure it out, and it'll be on the Twitch because it's a Twitch theme song. Here's the thing about Twitch: you do your stream, video game shit, whatever the fuck. Then you can add like a be right back thing, and it's a commercial basically. So then you throw in an annoying song like that. Welcome to Casual Fridays Twitch. Would you call me bitch? Whatever. You throw that in for the break, and then you can step out, use a bathroom, go get a drink, blah blah blah.
So,
and
ladies
come right
and
back.
gentlemen, Gabe has been getting into this Twitch thing ever since we got into this podcast thing. I feel like it's this like internal little fucking battle that we have, like the podcast versus the Twitch.
They're both good. It's better than like not being able to play shows.
Even though I said that you are the damn co-host, I'm just playing. Oh shit, what are we doing? Jerry Springer on this goddamn fucking shit?
Dude, remember how the podcast started with fighting? People would be fighting.
It did start with fighting. That was my homies fucking fighting their homeboys.
Were you like, oi, don't tell me how to,
Oi! Don't you be fighting with our business partners, you fucking wankers! Something like that, dude. It was, You know what? Let's go back to that one little fucking strange noise you were talking about earlier. You did this weird...
Oh my god, don't get me started. I'm gonna need a drink for this. This is
you better go get you a drink, because we're going to talk about this. You know what? I firsthand
I'm gonna make a song about him.
I witnessed this guy. I thought he was bullshitting me when he was telling me this story about a guy doing this noise. But I went to Pagosa Springs with these guys, and we played at a place called the Coyote Moon.
And it was the band called Casual Fridays.
All right, so the Coyote Moon, which is basically a bar slash hotel kind of place, and they hooked it up. They gave us a room for that day. Well, this is when I was there. I was there for 2 days. I've been there when we didn't have a room. We basically, I don't know if we stayed there. I don't remember the first day, but anyway, I've been there twice. But anyway, those 2 days, I met a fucking guy. What is his name? Do you remember his name? Or no?
This guy.
You can move your mic back over here unless you have another fucking song.
I have another dumbass song to play.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not me. It's good old band that we were talking about earlier.
Plus you have Rona, so like stay 6 feet away from me. I'm just playing. We gotta throw that in there because obviously
I don't have to worry about Rona. I just
have the vaccine.
I just stick my dick out and it's 6 feet, and I'm like, hey, 6 feet apart, right?
You got the wrong vaccine. Hey, shout out to my buddy Eddie. I plugged you guys in.
Well, what was the question again, John? Sorry, I was getting set up here.
We were... Wow, fuck. Why did I have a brain fart so damn fast?
I can smell it from here.
Ew. It's stinky, ain't it?
It's worse when it's from the butthole.
It's full... Oh, yeah. That was straight from the butthole. Straight from the noggin.
Oi! Sorry, we'll stop.
Oi! Oh man.
Speaking of oi,
I feel like oh no, we're talking about Colorado. So we were in Coyote Moon and we met this guy who made a noise by the sound of
oh god, and I hate guys. I'm bad with names. I don't remember his name.
Damn, we don't know his name. So we're going to call him
Dude, this guy would just have this diabolical high pitch.
That was his laugh. That's how he
it
laughed.
was high pitch and it was definitely like soprano range squeal, and he's like, hey, like laugh like that, and it was like so funny. And I would tell Johnny about this guy, and he'd laugh like a motherfucker.
I laughed, but I didn't believe he was real.
But then when you get to see him, and I was like, Johnny, look, here he is.
I finally
He's
met
right here.
him. Yeah.
And he was just so nice and funny and everything. But I mean,
He's
really
a
funny.
nice dude. He's a really nice,
But
funny
the
dude.
he sound is just golden.
But his laugh is totally the fucking
diabolical.
the golden ticket.
That guy could be a
It's what you're
sound
there
actor.
for. It's what you're there for. And when he
Voice actor,
when he releases it, you're like, yes,
It's very powerful.
This is what I came for, exactly. But I loved him. He would fucking take us to his little RV that he had right there and smoke us out and give us some fucking edibles, which were for everybody, but I ate them all.
End of story.
And Shrooms does not like me for that.
End of story.
End
it
of
was
story.
hurtful.
It was
hurtful to people.
They wanted
The cookie.
the whole band wanted those edibles, but I ate them all.
You were like, put the cookie not down.
So, yep. That was a good fucking fun time with fucking that. Oh, and okay, so here's a fucking little thing. When you're hanging around with the Casual Fridays, they have these little fucking inside references. So, I'm sorry to reveal this to the whole public.
Oh no.
But we're going to do this.
Oh no.
If you're ever around one of these F-boys, they will say a word called heh. And they will even say it like that.
Okay,
Heh.
enough said. Heh is fun. If you ever hear that and you know us, then you know us.
Then you know us. But this one particular man in Colorado, he thought heh was something else. And we walk into his room and heh to this man was shrooms. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, in the fuckboy world, heh does not mean shrooms. And that's as far.
Shrooms is crazy. I'm not down.
Yeah,
I'm not down.
I am. I love them. But
I'm not.
But yes, as I will repeat.
I'm pro shroom.
Shut up. You just said were not down.
That means the same thing, man.
No, it does not. It does not.
Okay, well, it's funny.
You're anti-shroom is the correct word you're looking for.
Dude, I want to make my hair like a mushroom, like a dick. And I want it to be like Dr. Octopus. Let's
Let's
get even better.
For this.
Let's get it like more precise.
Let's get more precise.
Dumb and Dumber haircut. Like when they get the bowl. Remember when they cut his hair with the bowl and everything?
Okay, he's a bowl haircut, not a penis shaped.
No, but
haircut.
it is kind of like a penis because it's like a bowl. And it's like
you're funny.
The skin is like, there's this shroom thing around it. It's called hair.
Yeah.
So it's basically that.
Okay, Gabe. That's what it is. It's a penis haircut.
I'm supposed to be a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer. Anyway, so yeah, homeboy thought that heh was shrooms and heh is not shrooms. So if you guys want to figure out the true meaning of a heh, because my co-host will not let me fucking tell you, you can fucking hang out with us and figure it out for yourself.
And we have a song I want to play that's not Casual or Mendel, but I would love to. But it's time to share some more Bad Brand.
All right,
of Justicia.
Yeah. So what are we playing by Bad Brand again?
I never knew the meaning of this song till now because it's been so long, but it's called Hipster Hunter. But it was done at a very early time when the hipster thing was like...
Nah, the hipster thing has always been a thing.
It's always been a thing, but the way it's been mentioned in social media and all that...
That's where it was big, is that it got caught on social media.
But this is one of my favorite songs by them. I love this song. I listened to their CDs so many times. This song I always went back for more.
I do fucking love that song, man. That is a fucking blast from the fucking past,
I
man.
pushed like the back button to go back to that song after listening to the whole thing. I just always love that song. I think it has good energy, and it's hilarious. And yeah, it's got all these changes that are crazy too. It
Remember I brought
definitely,
that story up about the cops coming to the fucking cabin show and fucking stopping everything?
yeah,
Do you remember when
the
Billy
shit they were
Do
chanting.
you remember when Billy King was fucking like, if the kids are united, then we'll never be divided? Like he was
It
just
was total punk
making
rock anarchy. It was
he was
awesome. We
just
didn't.
fucking heckling
I'm not
those
gonna say we didn't give a
police.
shit, but Billy King definitely
He
got
was
us to
heckling those
fucking.
fucking police like just like make but they were literally intruding on something that was not their business. Like
No, it was not,
it was not.
and that sucked. But anyways, that's another song right there. No, just kidding.
That's
Uh,
another song.
Waiting to happen.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look at the Gabe's right there on the
I know.
phone,
I really,
looking for
really,
more
really,
jams
really.
to
I feel like
fucking
it's fun
post
because
out there.
no. What's fun about it is we're kind of playing DJ here, doing radio DJ shit right
Well,
here.
we're close to that closing time, so
Closing
we better
time.
we exactly
On the hill,
closing
hill now.
time. Time to wrap the show up, 'cause we can't keep playing your shit.
And we gotta make a fucking Twitch.
Oh yeah, exactly.
We got work to do.
We got work to do. So, I mean, what can we wrap this up with, Gabe? We basically talked about old venues. We talked about your little bit of your Colorado trips. We've brought up our fucking friends and fucking Bad Brand of Justice. What else did we get into during this episode that we could wrap up with or conclude?
Me.
Oh yeah, because co-host has always got to have his own segment. One day we will just have a segment called Talking About Gabe.
Me.
Just me.
This is gonna be the last song I play. I promise. This is
Yeah,
a really
'cause
cool
we're
thing.
done after this.
So this was a split we did called Cruisin', and I work with Homegrown, and they're a big fan of this album. It's a mixture of hip hop and Hip Hop Anonymous and ska, and so this is a sampler. So it plays little snippets of each. So it's a very short video, a bunch of songs all combined into one, just to give like a sample. So it's something really want to promote and maybe get on vinyl one day. But there's other albums we're working on get on vinyl. But talking about myself, I'm sorry, can't help myself.
Listening to Gabe.
Me. Oh shit.
I'm so sick of rejection, I just want some affection. I can seem to forget the past. I thought I quit, thought it would I'm like a midnight attraction, a fundamental reaction. Collage appears to feed my two halves that cause distraction. Trying to fill my heavenly contract that blows through my mind like a bomb track. It's a hard fact, my heart facts, and I don't know just where head's at. Between the spirit locked in the flesh, is dread most evil in me. Take the blood is truly best. My silent whispering friend that beats out my chest through a pen. The leftover witness sweat my life. Next to my brown-eyed beauty, a perfectly stacked cutie, call her my doctor, a savior, and she never gets mad at all my bad behavior. I push the button and down the hall she comes, a couple of pills so I can just chill, cool out and listen to her sitting on bone, wishing that I could get close, but these hospital strains hold me down. My meds start to kick in, she takes a break, relaxing, sitting, spitting to me all the problems of the day. My mind's a vegetable, so it doesn't matter what you say. Speaking of other patients and how they're living, man, 2 doors down's having trouble breathing, tunes up his nose and he's still heaving. Lady across the hall, she took a bad fall and shares a room with the paraplegic. Nurse our talks make my stomach sick. Open up the jams, yeah, yeah. Cruise to where my love's, yeah, yeah. Cruise to where my love's, yeah, yeah. Cruise to where my love's, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Thurgood. Hi. I'm here today because I'm addicted to marijuana.
You wake me up, some marijuana. Marijuana? Man, this is so
right. That was fucking amazing. What fucking was that? The Cruising with My Lokes album, or what was that?
It's called Cruisin'.
Yeah,
It's
Cruising.
orange
There you go.
looking. If you guys
It's
go
with the
to
fucking
our
Impala looking car
look
on
us
the
up on
cover.
YouTube, Casual Fridays.
That was the
Ska.
greatest song
Make sure
that
to
I
put ska.
remember from that whole thing was Cruising with My
Hey,
Lokes.
hey,
That
hey,
was a
hey, hey,
really
hey. I
good
didn't sing
jam.
on that one, man. I'm
Yeah,
just
you
kidding.
do sing on that one, and you need to fucking bring that song back. But anyway, guys, we're not
That was
going to
the
talk
outro.
about that. Yeah, fuck that. We're done anyway. Sorry to cut you off like that, but yes,
was the outro.
everybody, thank you. We were here just talking about some random facts, spitting out some fucking lovely facts, and drinking and boozing and cruising with our lokes. But I want to thank you guys for fucking tuning on in and for the fucking likes and the support that you have been giving us. Next fucking week on Monday, we should have our Homegrown Outlaws interview ready for you all to listen to.
I'm an outlaw
But we
for
just
life.
wanted to give ourselves a little few minutes to get that
yeah.
prepared for you, so we kind of fucking stalled with this episode. But we will have that ready for you on the next one for episode 4, so stay tuned for that, and I hope that you love it. But for right now, that is it for us, everybody. I am Ricky Fitz, and this is my fucking co-host, Gabe Casual,
Gabe Casual.
and we are going to call it today. Thank you, guys. Local crap spit back. Oh, yeah!